What I caught on holiday was a very large fish when I went out in a boat with the Italian waiter from the hotel where I was staying. He asked me if I would like to go out in a thing on the sea, and I said that that would be very pleasant, thank you very much. He then decided that... Yes, it was rubbish. Right.
She's just ripped off the plot from Shirley Valentine. Hasn't she? So it's deviation and rubbish, generally.
No, I think it's quite true. She did repeat a couple of things, but nobody challenged her for that. No. So, therefore, she keeps the subject...
Repetition.
Too late now, Arthur. Your first challenge is the only one I can accept. There are 44 seconds left, and you have another point.
Oh, I carry on?
Yes, you carry on, because I don't accept the challenge.
Do I have to keep on the same... Can I change...
Just carry on. What happens is that she meets, what's her name, Paula, and they get together.
What I caught on holiday, 44 seconds starting now.
What I caught on holiday was an Italian count. I courted him.
And Tony Slattery.
Two Italians.
You had too many Italians on your holiday.
Of course, an Italian
waiter, yes.
What a holiday that was.
All those Italians on your holiday, right. 41 seconds. What I caught on holiday, Tony, starting now.
Curiously and depressingly, what I caught on holiday...
I don't know if it is that curious. Given that interestingly wasn't good enough for me. Adverb's clearly a bit dangerous.
I know, but...
I don't think it's curious. Whatever it is, I'm not at all curious about it.
I mean, you made your point, Arthur, you made your point, but the thing is, as I said when it happened to you, that he's not deviating from the rules of the game, so he gets a point for being interrupted, and continues with 39 seconds what I caught on holiday, starting now.
In my lonely hotel room, I was unlucky enough to catch the reruns of Sale of the Century. Naturally enough, I was tempted to take my own life, and so I fled to the balcony and soared into the air like Icarus, and to my amazement, I found that I could fly, and I was not made of wax, and I went...
Anne Bryson.
Not really caught on holiday, really, is it?
Yes, he's now deviated, flying, yes, off the balcony, yes, into a world of fantasy, of dream surrealism. Right, 22 seconds for you, Anne. Take over the subject, starting now.
When I went on holiday to Greece, I also went out with another man who serves at table, and he was very pleasant too, and offered me taramasalata and hummus and tzatziki.
Graham.
When are we getting to the court bit?
Yes, thank you, Mrs.
Yes, what I caught on holiday,
All
yes.
right, I was coming to that.
11 seconds for you, Graham, to tell us something about what I caught on holiday, starting now.
What I caught on holiday was a nasty disease, which seemed not to have a name, certainly none that the foreign doctor, wouldn't you know it, on holiday, could tell me about.
Getting an extra point for doing so, but he's still in fourth place. As we move into the final round, and Bryson, our first-time player of the game, is only 1 point behind our leader, who is still Tony Slattery. It is going to be the last round. Graham Norton, it's your turn to begin. The subject, the old lady of Threadneedle Street. Will you tell us something about her in this game, starting now?
The old lady of Threadneedle Street needs a good wash. Her personal hygiene leaves a lot to be desired. I don't believe she possesses a deodorant, not even an average over-the-counter roll-on.
I think it's deviation. I used to go out with the old lady. And her personal hygiene was very, very good, in fact.
But that's relative, Arthur.
That's relative.
Relative to me, true. She's filthy.
Yeah, it could have been a different old lady you were thinking about, Arthur. I disagree with the challenge, so, Graham, you have another point. You have the subject, the old lady of Threadneedle Street. 48 seconds, starting now.
The old lady of Threadneedle Street loves to jaunt around La Capitale on her mobilette, a sort of French moped. Yeehaw, look at her get her leg over it, and jet down, ignoring bus lanes and taxi ranks, one-way systems, what have you. The old lady of Threadneedle Street is a favourite at the House of Fraser, where she adores wandering willy-nilly, hey-oh, hurrah, towards the lingerie department.
I'm sorry.
It was worth a try.
It was. We were just back to this Middle European foreign language again. Hey, hoopy doo doo doo.
Willy-nilly, a hoop hurrah.
See, he says it.
Yeah. That's hardly a measure of normality, is it?
Oh, come on, that was just about to give you the benefit of the doubt there. So what was your challenge, Tony?
It was a deviation, because there were some sort of nonsense syllables.
Yes, I think he was getting away from the old lady of Threadneedle Street. 15 seconds for you, Tony, on the subject, starting now.
The old lady of Threadneedle Street is, in fact, me. I now admit that I dress like the...
Anne Bryson.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
I think it is rubbish. I don't think it looks a bit like the old lady of Threadneedle Street.
And
either the real one or a fictitious one. So,
I
Anne,
used to go out with him as well.
Anne, you have a correct challenge. There are 9 seconds. And you could win the game if you keep going for those 9 seconds, because it's very close. Starting now.
The old lady of Threadneedle Street is not Tony Slattery, as he mentioned earlier. It is, in fact, a fictitious character from historical times.
And Bryson, this will go into this way. Gained the extra point for doing so, and we have come to the end of the contest, such as it was. But equal in the lead were Anne Bryson and Tony Slattery, so we say they are our joint winners this week. So it only remains to say goodbye, Fo. From Tony Slattery, from Graham Norton, from Anne Bryson and Arthur Smith, and myself, Nicholas Parsons. We hope you've enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time we launch ourselves into your living rooms to play Just a Minute. Until then, from all of us here, goodbye.
And Nicholas Parsons will be back for more rounds of Just a Minute at the same time next week.
Just a Minute with the Evening Standard.
On the subject of court etiquette,
That is hardly a gentlemanly question.
Ah, but for a mere woman to have the presumption to ask a gentlemanly question in court, my lord, would scarcely be ladylike.
Penelope Keith lays down the law.
You prepare for my opinions. You'd have a hard job giving yours away.
Mrs. Floyd, could you possibly spare us these continuous interruptions?
Continual interruptions. Continuous comes to an end. Continual goes on relentlessly.
Law and Disorder, Monday at 8 on Carlton. Well, there's a certain amount of disorder in half an hour when we visit the Garnett household for the film version of that popular television series, Till Death Us Do Part, starring Warren Mitchell as the irrepressible Alf Garnett. But before the film, we see what's happening in and around London in Big City. That's next.